We're going to go straight into the awards, and we're going to run them quite swiftly. I know that we want to get you all home, and we want you to be bright and early as well for the conference, because I expect to see all your faces tomorrow. But to help me with the awards is going to be Ambassador Aminou Akadiri. He's the CEO, Executive Director of the Federation of West African Chambers of Commerce and Industry. And he will be joined by Tantaswa Fubu, who is the Chairperson of Sinayo Capital. Not only are they helping me with the awards, but they were also the judges that helped the process and the running. So to make it a lot swifter, what we're going to ask you to do, please make a round of applause as the judges come to stage. So as they make their way to stage, I'm just going to give you the process of how we're going to run it. The judges will be here. They will mention the categories, and then we'll showcase the finalists, and then we will only call the winner of that category to come to stage. Now, when we ask you to come to stage as the winner, please come up these stairs on this side. You'll then have a photo opportunity with the two judges, and you'll make your way out that way. In this way, we'll make sure that there is no traffic, so please make sure that you're coming up this way. You take your photo opportunity. Our photographer is going to be positioned here, and then you make your way off stage. And without further ado, I hand over to you. Merci beaucoup.
Can I have, okay, merci beaucoup, Thami. Merci pour votre merveilleuse présentation. I know when I start speaking French, people just look in the room that can we have a translation? Yes, I can speak in French and English. Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for convening us here. Thanks, Fubu, for everything. I would like to come back again in French and say, je suis ici et je ferai ce que je dois faire. To translate and stand on a protocol put in place by Sinayo, that I'm here. What am I going to do? What am I going to put on the table here? All of us, we are here today to celebrate young people within the West Africa. It's a pleasure for me, coming from West Africa, to bring to you our good afternoon. And on behalf of my management, Federation of West Africa Chambers of Commerce, we want to congratulate you for being here. For those who didn't know who we are, we ask you, do you know EcoBank? I believe yes. EcoBank is an initiative from the Federation of West Africa Chambers of Commerce. Our federation, what we do is that we are the vehicle set up by head of states, by National Chambers of Commerce, and we got observer status at head of state in West Africa and also in Africa to be the platform for private sector to promote trade and investment across the border. So when you come to West Africa, you can freely move from Nigeria to Senegal. That is what we do in West Africa. And we believe that with NEXTGEN, we can be able to move from Cap to Cairo, from Cap to Nigeria or Senegal. So, my dear, you have the floor.
No, thank you, and good evening, everyone. Delighted to be here, and so enthused by the finalists that we have. And without further ado, I think it's been a long night. I shall give over to you.
Thank you very much. Tonight, we celebrate the excellence and innovation of young African talents working to create a positive impact in their community and beyond. The NEXTGEN Africa Award aims to recognize and encourage initiatives that contribute to Africa's economy and social development. We receive numerous exceptional entries, make it challenging to select the winner. But we have to select the winner. Today, we'll discover the winner who impressed our jury with their creativity, determination, and impact. But before we go to know who are the winner or who are the finalists,
Yes.
Let us recognize that we want to celebrate the outstanding contribution for these young leaders. And let's continue to support and empower the next generation of African innovation and entrepreneurs. Congratulations to all of the winners. You are the role model for young Africans and the example of what can be achieved with a passion and determination. On that one, I will be giving, ladies and gentlemen, each of the category of the award. The first is the Rising Entrepreneur Award. This award is to celebrate an emerging business leader under 35 years who demonstrate exceptional drive, vision, and potential to create a lasting impact. And I give back to Fubu.
Thank you. And the finalists are Michelle Mafumba from South Africa. Can I suggest this, that I say all of them, sure, and then we clap afterwards. Sure. All right, thanks. Victoria Pem Msipa from South Africa. Dudu Mufukeng from South Africa. Madeline Ileleji from the Gambia.
Yes, yes. So as you said, we have from South Africa and Gambia, and the winner is Michelle Mafumba from South Africa. Michelle Mafumba on the stage. Michelle Mafumba.
For those winners who aren't here, we will be sending their awards to them. So we'll then move on swiftly to the next category.
The next will be the Sustainable Business Leader. So I would like to invite you.
Okay, and the finalists are Moody's Hobers from Democratic Republic of Congo, Sarah Perry from South Africa, Dr. Ahmed Feti from South Africa, Kovogyo Keseri from Guinea, Kabia Ange from Senegal, Kodosem from Togo.
Thank you very much, Fubu. And the winner is the Moody's Hobes Democratic Republic of Congo. I would like to invite to say some words quick.
Okay.
My phone.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Okay. Do you hear me? Okay, nice. Hello, everyone. I'm very happy to be here today. Very proud to speak in front of you. First of all, I want to thank every people who organized this event and also other people behind the scene. You're amazing guys. And to all my entrepreneurs, that is, trust the process because your turn will coming, okay? Each person is special. Don't be afraid to show who you are. This is very important. And maybe you ask yourself, do miracles exist? Well, my name is Oben Nudes, founder of Upspace. Thank you.
Come on. Come on.
Well done.
Thank you very much. The next is the Tech for Good.
Thank you. The finalists are Antoinette Mawena from Benin, Nady Varela Rodriguez from Cape Verde, Blessing Steve Landry from Cote d'Ivoire, Koivoki Grabe from Guinea, Elvis Echo from Nigeria, Unkanya Kwame Nevels from Togo.
Thank you very much, Fubu. And we have to announce the winner.
You do.
But I believe that I have 2 winners for this category. Please don't go. I would like that we celebrate again the birthday. Because the winner is from Benin Republic. Mawena Antoinette, Benin Republic. For this awards, because when we were working, before I give her the floor to talk, when we were working on this category, I discovered that she was born 10th of June, 85. Same year like Kagiso Trust. So when you start, this is your baby, winning today with you. So you have 2 minutes to give your words.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I come from Benin. I don't speak English, I speak French. Je suis profondément reconnaissant d'être nommé pour le NEXTGEN Africa Award 2025.
Bonsoir and good evening, everybody. I'm coming from Benin, so it's not easy to switch one language to another language. I'm very happy to be here, to be nominated to this award. I'm coming from Benin Republic.
Je suis honoré de faire partie de cette communauté de jeunes talents qui travaillent pour créer un impact positif pour le monde.
I am honored to be part of these young people who are working for the prosperity of our continent.
Je suis Aminou Antoinette Mawena, CEO de la start-up FEWACCI.
My name is Aminou Antoinette Mawena, CEO of FEWACCI.
FEWACCI est une start-up spécialisée dans le domaine médical, surtout pour la santé de la femme.
FEWACCI is a dedicated young company for women health.
Toutes les 2 minutes, une femme meurt du cancer du col de l'utérus dans le monde.
Each 2 minutes, women are dying for the cancer of, I don't know, cervix cancer.
En Afrique, chaque année, près de 70 000 décès sont liés au cancer du col de l'utérus, sans parler de nos femmes qui meurent dans les villages, dans l'anonymat, échappant ainsi à ces estimations.
In Africa, about 700 women are dying in our village, everywhere for this sickness.
Mais pourquoi ce drame?
Why this dramatic sickness?
Si nous savons que le cancer du col de l'utérus est évitable si dépisté tôt.
If we know that this sickness, we can avoid it if before we quickly identify that it's there.
Ces chiffres alarmants nous interpellent et nous rappellent que nous devons agir.
So this recall all of us that we have to react. We have to do something.
Pour vaincre cet ennemi commun qu'est le cancer du col de l'utérus.
To overcome this sickness,
nous devons intensifier le dépistage jusque dans les zones les plus reculées.
We have to make sure that we go in village everywhere to do the diagnostic of this sickness.
Mais comment le faire?
But how to do it?
Nous avons la solution en main.
We have the solution with us.
Onto kits
that we develop.
C'est un dispositif tout en un qui comprend tout ce qu'il faut pour le dépistage.
Is a kit developed by us that will help to make the diagnosis of this sickness.
Il est fiable et il permet de simplifier le dépistage dans les zones urbaines et rurales.
Is a trustable kit that we can use in a city, even in the village.
Et il répond aux réalités socio-économiques de nos pays.
So it responds to our reality in village or in the country, in our city.
Le kit est à moins de $10.
But this kit is less than $10 for each kit.
Et nous avons besoin du soutien de tout le monde afin de pouvoir permettre à chaque femme de faire un dépistage.
We need your support. We need all of us support to enable each woman to make this testing. Yes.
Dans des villages, à cause d'un seul manque d'un élément, une femme peut ne pas se faire dépister.
In a village, if you didn't have these kits, women cannot be identified carrying this sickness.
Avec un tout kit, partout, les femmes peuvent se dépister.
With Antu kits, everywhere you are, women can be identified this sickness.
Un dépistage, c'est une vie sauvée. Je vous remercie.
Thank you very much. Go ahead, you can say it in English.
One skinning is one life saved.
That you save.
Save.
Thank you very much.
You can go down the stairs.
Thank
you so much.
Okay, thank you very much. Don't go, Sinayo. Please be with us. Don't go. The next that we will celebrate is women in leadership. So go ahead, my sister.
Yeah, thank you. And the finalists are Doran Dimagato from Nigeria, Babalwa Naine, you thought it was going to be you, right? From South Africa. Sue Palani from South Africa. Lydia Thompson from South Africa. Dora Matebe from South Africa.
Great. Thank you very much. As you give me the word to give the winners. The winner this night is Dora Matebe, South Africa. Dora Matebe.
Good evening, everyone. Absheni, Dumelang. My name is Dora Matebe. I'm a farmer. This goes to all the farmers that are out there, not believing in themselves, not believing in what they do, not thinking that one day they will make it. I'm in a very tough industry, which is dominating with male. But as women, we are opening doors. As women, we must carry others with us. I am here to say today, for winning this award, I was not doing it for myself. I want to show those young ones who are saying, farming is dirty, I can't do it. Here I am, I'm saying to you, come, let's pull you through up to where we are. We can't do this alone. Thank you very much.
Miss Dora, this way.
Thanks, Dora.
Congratulations.
Well done, sis.
While Dora is going, let me call the next. The next is SME Excellence Awards to recognize the high-performing small or medium-sized enterprises that amplify growth, operational excellence, and positive community impact. Fubu?
Thank you. The finalists are Trinisha Gavenda from South Africa, Stanley Puku from South Africa, Oratilwe Nameng from South Africa, Bara Diao from Senegal.
And the winner is Trinisha Govendo from South Africa.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am the owner of TCTS Auto Body. We are based in Stratham Park, Randburg. We specialize in panel beating, spray painting, chassis straightening, and hail damage. We are a major structural repairer. We've been accredited by RMI and SAMBRA. We do work with your banks such as ABSA, Standard Bank, West Bank. We also do work for the government, your RT46 work, SAPS, correctional services. We also do work for a couple of insurance companies, such as your Santam, Hollard, Teleshore, and so forth. The challenge that I face in my industry is not only that it's male-dominated, but also the volumes of work go to the bigger repair shops, leaving the SMMEs behind with very small volumes. My challenge to the insurance companies is to onboard us and see what we can do. We are not just woman-owned, but we believe in quality. We also care. We care about our customers, and we care about their vehicles, meaning that we will go the extra mile, because customer reviews and every single customer's review is important to us. It's what has an impact on our business. My future goal is to move into fleet work as well, to expand into that, and also to take the business into a franchise stage. I want to open other branches. And why do I want to open other branches? It's because I want to include my sisters in the workshop space. I want to give them an opportunity to come into workshops where they feel safe, whether it be panel beating or female spray painters, so that they are able to pursue their careers. Today, I want to thank Sinayo Sinayo Global, and Kagiso Trust for this opportunity. This award is not just for myself. This award is for all the females that I work with, for my community, and for all the women out there to see that it can be done if you put your mind to it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. This way. Let me thank Babalwa for everything. On behalf of for these young people, we want to appreciate you for your support, for what you are doing, what you also laid down for young people. You were staying too long. Can you will ask her to sit down a little bit?
You can do that, yes.
Okay. With a Fubu permission, we allow you to just go and sit down a little bit. Thank you very much. Now we will go to the next. I think the next is a young empowerment champion. Is to recognize individual organizational initiative driving meaningful change in youth development, education, and employment across Africa. And the Fubu, go ahead.
And it is proudly sponsored
Yes.
by ABSA.
After.
Yes. So the finalists, as we can see, Basweli Zilwa, South Africa, Andrea Patricia Rodriguez Lopez, Cape Verde, Osman Jobadeth, I think I butchered that one, from the Gambia.
So Jobate.
Yeah.
Jobate from Gambia.
Yes, thank you. Please say the other.
Seyegbe Agbe Mabiesi from Ghana.
Yes, thank you. Koche Wilfried
Koche Wilfried from Togo.
From Togo, yes.
And this one is proudly brought to you by
ABSA.
ABSA. So I would like to invite ABSA to join us here before we announce the winner. May I have the representative of ABSA coming close to us? Yes, he's coming. Touch your products because you are the one who put it for young people, and the winner is let me check, Basweli Zilwa from South Africa. Now you can allow me to take one of these. Wow.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am the founder of the Future Global Leaders Club, and I'm also the author of Lihle's collection of motivational quotes for teens. And I'm currently doing grade 12 this year. So I'd just really like to say thank you so much for the recognition. I really, really, really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
Thank you. This way. Absa, don't go. Thank you very much. For us coming from West Africa, is then why I know that I'm in South Africa, because we celebrate many awards coming from South Africa, but seeing the way she was congratulated with family, friends, I really appreciate. And the next will be the Pan-African collaboration. Please go ahead.
And the finalists are
You want me to give the panelists?
Yes.
Okay. The panelists are Wilfried I think that this is not well rated. I think the name is Sandton Wilfried. And from Côte d'Ivoire, Meibin Madunde from South Africa, Hien Kwame Bla Christelle from Côte d'Ivoire, Lindwe Moroka from South Africa, and Abdoulaye Sa Undu from Senegal.
The winner?
And the winner, you give the winner.
Okay.
I did
and
your
the
job.
winner, thank you very much. The
Yes.
winner is Meibin Madunde from South Africa.
So unfortunately, Mabin couldn't be here today, but apparently they've requested a representative to accept it on their behalf, and then we'll make sure that it is then sent through to Mabin. So we don't need a picture opportunity because that's not Mabin, but I'm sure they've... Did they send a speech? Is that why they said you must accept it? Did they send a speech? Okay, thank you so much. A round of applause, please, for Mabin.
Okay, the next is the Youth Business Continuity Awards, brought to you by, I will keep that one when we are announcing the winners, but before that, what are the people who, okay, you give me the work, I will do it for you. See.
By Kagiso Trust. So, Mama...
yes, I want to call Kagiso Trust by the end, but let me call the name of people who participate. Okay, the winner is Dipu
Pakati.
Oh, Fakati.
Pakati.
Okay, Pakati.
Yes.
Yes. Kagiso Trust for supporting this one. And the next is to give the floor to the winner to say us something. Yes.
Thank you so much, everyone. Like they mentioned, my name is Dipo Pagati. I own a company called the NEC Cabinets. We design, manufacture, and install custom-made kitchen units, built-in cupboards, and wooden office furniture. So I basically do carpentry manufacturing. I would like to extend a special thank you to Kagiso Trust. About 3 years ago, they invested and they were the main sponsors in an enterprise development program that I was part of. You know, the whole mandate and purpose of that program was to take some of us construction entrepreneurs that were mostly doing business just in the residential sector, but to encourage us and to motivate us to go beyond that and do business in retail, corporate, and commercial. And, you know, I'm proud of the seed that was invested in me because I can proudly say that I've done business with corporate, I've done ESCOM office furniture. You know, there was also an encouragement for us to go and do business beyond the borders of South Africa. And so to date, I've completed projects in Zambia, in Zimbabwe, and the DRC. I've also had an opportunity to exhibit my business in Paris, La Rochelle, and last year I had the opportunity to also speak about my entrepreneurial journey in Morocco at the Africa Investment Forum. What I'm working on at the moment is a training academy. So I have a dream to impart the skill of carpentry, especially in the current economic situation that we are in with the rife unemployment in the country. So I have taken a step to do something about it, and I know what it means to walk away with a skill and walk away with a paper that has certified you. And so that is my next. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. This way, please. So, the last of today is award of the NEXTGEN Innovator of the Year. And what do we have?
So the finalists are Basweli Zilwa from South Africa, Bryce Akpolo from Benin.
Bryce Akpalo.
Akpalo.
Yes.
Thank you. and the other one?
Yes, and Mudes Hope from South
Africa.
Okay.
Hello.
Agbojento Eric from Benin, and Mohammed Marong from Gambia.
Should we ask the CEO of Sinayo to come and join us as we announce this last one? Thank you.
When she's coming, let me share with you something. When you read my name, somebody called my name Aminou, but my name is Aminou. It's Aminou.
Oh my goodness.
When you go to a country, what you have to do is to learn how people are pronouncing their name, because it's very, very difficult. I can see you cannot call Bryce Akpalo, because that his name is from my country.
But thanks for teaching me.
I can't do the same from your country, so I have to teach me. I will teach you as well.
Cool.
Thank you very much, and we are inviting our Emir Babaloa to come and give the award to the winner.
And
the winner is, let us say it together, because I cannot read the name, is Basweli Zilwa from South Africa. Basweli from South Africa. Congratulations.
Are you positively embarrassed?
Wonderful. And I must tell you, if I was the parent of Basilihle as well, I would be so proud. You know? Colleagues, this is our overall award, the NEXTGEN Award, Next Generation Innovator of the Year Award. So it's not just about technology or transformation, it's about visionaries who are reimagining what is possible for Africa and by Africans. So this year's recipient, Basi Zilwa, is a remarkable force. In a time when innovation is too often measured by noise and speed, Basilihle has chosen a different path, one grounded in substance. She is grounded in sustainability and, more importantly, in soul. She has shown us that meaningful change is not reserved for the future. It's happening now. She has not even finished grade 12. She is already impacting lives. So her groundbreaking work has already begun to redefine access, equity, and empowerment. Please Google her. You know, what we saw and testimonials that we received from the people that she has impacted. It's amazing, colleagues. She is a proof that when young leaders are given space to rise, they rise, and not just for themselves, but for all of us. And what sets her apart is not just her intellect, not her creativity, and believe me, there is plenty of both in her. The courage, though, to lead authentically, to question convention, and to dream big, whilst executing with precision. When you listen to those videos on YouTube, you will hear most of the beneficiaries talk about her execution ability. Remember, it's Sinayo Global. We say we create things. We don't wait for people to lay table for us. And Basilihle is a typical embodiment of that vision. So tonight, we honor not just what Basilihle has achieved, but who she is. A trailblazer, a change agent, a next-gen powerhouse who inspires us all to think deeper and act boldly and never stop innovating, Basilihle. It is with immense pride that I present you with the Next Gen Innovator of the Year Award. You know? May this moment remind you and the world that the future is not something we wait for. It is something we build. It is something we create. Congratulations once more.
Targets. Congratulations. Fubu helped me to read your name, Baswelihe Zilwa. Congratulations. Basweli Zil. Basweli. Can I say Bas Zilma? Congratulations, Bas, for this. I'm very, very proud of you. Yes, go ahead for your few words.
Molweni, Sanbonani, Dumelang, Bonjour, Shikamo, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. All protocol observed. Just as trees can grow tall in rough terrain, we too can be whoever we wish to be, irrespective of our backgrounds or circumstances. This is my own quote on page 98 of my book. And tonight, this quote is applicable to me. Under these circumstances, I consider myself to be in rough terrain, but tonight I have grown tall enough to receive an award that is beyond my imagination or comprehension. An African Continent Award at the Sandton Convention Centre. Bendingubani namna. I therefore express my deepest and sincere gratitude to the panel of judges who have decided that I am deserving of this prestigious award. Even though I am still in disbelief, I truly, truly appreciate this award, and I will treasure it for the rest of my life. Over the last 3 years, I have been handing over FGL certificates to future Global Leaders Club members. I have been handing over medals to those learners positively impacted by my book, and handing over trophies to winning schools of my book competition. Little did I know that the footsteps are heard, the footprints are visible, and the positive impact is steady but surely forming a tidal wave into the future pool of the global leaders of tomorrow, and assisting towards achieving the African Union Agenda 2063 that was set when I was just 5 years old. Still, I never imagined that the world could be watching. I never imagined that the world could be considering me to be deserving of this prestigious certificate and this African Continent trophy. I am truly and honestly humbled, and I have no words to express my deepest appreciation for this award. I feel honored, I feel privileged, and I am grateful to Jehovah for shining the light on me. I thank Jehovah for his undeserved kindness and unwavering love towards me always. Since I was a child, I have been finding a lot of joy in giving and sharing. However, I'm amazed to see how a 9-year-old me is still effective in encouraging other young children to take the action when necessary for the benefit of the less privileged. As a founder of the Future Global Leaders Club, I enjoyed seeing its formation as a not-for-profit company on September 13, 2021. I cherish the support from the founding directors, Ms. Palisa Kyobega and Ms. Thandi Chane, who gave FGL wings to fly until their retirement. I treasured FGL's capacity to execute my ideas over the years. I still marvel at the enthusiasm of the members who joined and the excitement and engagement in the FGL Club's activities. Now, seeing the number of distinctions for the class of 2023 and class of 2024 is in itself so fulfilling. But to hear these brilliant FGLers attributing their distinctions to the platform created by the Future Global Leaders Club has exceeded my expectations and given me deep, deep joy. When I started the Future Global Leaders Club with my seed funding, we knew it wasn't enough to provide for the needs of the club and its members. It was a big leap of faith that I had to take at the age of 13. Today, I look back and see the major sponsors who stood by the vision of a 13-year-old. In addition to my parents, please allow me to thank some of the major sponsors, Mrs. Cindy Koyana, Dr. Dr. Judy Lamini, Ms. Zaida Rylands, Ms. Tanti Fubu, Ms. Nolita Fakude, and Mrs. Kazi Madwaha. Thank you for supporting me and throwing your hard-earned money to a 13-year-old's vision and helping me to turn my vision into a reality. My reality became the reality of almost 300 FGLers who are still benefiting from the exclusive network of top achievers. They enjoy the motivational and inspirational webinars, sharpening your excellence seminars, the runway sessions, masterclasses, book competitions, SIM cards with 10 gig monthly data to facilitate connection, exam readiness sessions, and last but not least, the ability to reward and incentivize excellence through cash or vouchers for 99% to 100% achievers in STEM subjects across all grades, and the cashing of Genius Dollars, which is the Future Global Leaders Club's currency of achievers. To date, more than 250,000 Rand of Genius Dollars have already been paid out to members, and an additional 120,000 Rand has been earned by members through their consistently consistent academic excellence. Even though it was just a dream 3 years ago, I believe within the FGL that the dream of turning excellence into the new cool in the world of teenagers is being achieved. When I read or listen to the testimonials from FGLers, I'm in disbelief. All the testimonials remind me of is a quote in my book by Zig Ziglar, which says, "You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great." I have now found the true meaning of this quote. And nobody like me started the Future Global Leaders Club, and now it's destined for greatness and pursuing its international tentacles. And I'm truly delighted. The success of the Future Global Leaders Club could not have been possible without the support of the Future Global Leaders, ambassadors, and educators. I would like to specifically thank Mrs. Cindy Matikinga, the head of the Department of Accounting from Ebenezer Majambozi High School in East London, our FGL flagship school. She even organizes for the FGLers to attend the FGL webinars at school on the relevant Saturdays. She invites parents to attend FGL workshops, and she even created an environment for the FGLers to wear their FGL identity with pride on specific school days. And this has enhanced the prestige of the club amongst the learners in her school. Mrs. Cindy Matikinga has flown all the way from East London to celebrate with us. Mam Matikinga, you have been a powerful ecosystem for the Future Global Leaders Club in the Eastern Cape. You have underpinned the value of the FGL Club and showcased it in a manner I never thought possible. And for that, I will forever be indebted to you. Thank you. As an author of Lihle's collection of motivational quotes for teens, the impact I have seen, heard, or read from the testimonials written by the learners who have used my book was quite shocking. I mean, at first it seemed like a prank. Just to create context, I observed from my older sister, who's older than me by 9 years, how she used quotes to motivate herself. You know, she had quotes all around her study desk, and it motivated her to really study day in and day out. And it paid off as she graduated as a medical doctor. So before I knew it, I was also now collecting quotes of my own to motivate myself. And by the end of 2021, I had collected more than 300 motivational and inspirational quotes. I then playfully separated them into different attributes and developed my guide to navigating success. I thought publishing would just create convenience for other teenagers and expected nothing more. This is why, then, ladies and gentlemen, for the first few years, I couldn't quite embrace and accept the reality of the impact my book was having on other teenagers. I was in disbelief that it was more than just convenience. I started receiving positive feedback, which cut across top performers who built their resilient muscle through my book and continued to excel, mediocre performers who ended up finding their why and started to find a sense of purpose and intrinsic motivation to excel, and a suicidal teenager that wrote that my book watered her back into the flower that she is now. I paused to make sense of what was happening. During that moment, I reflected on Frank Ocean's quote, which is in my book, that says, "Work hard in silence and let success make the noise." I realized that in my case, the quote should read, "Work hard in silence and let the success of others make the noise." I am deeply humbled to read and sometimes listen to top achievers in their own right, referring to my book as a Bible that they use to fuel their success. Again, I ask myself, bendingubani namna? To overcome this, I was assisted by Amanda Gorman through her quote in my book, which says, "There is always light, if only we are brave enough to see it, if only we are brave enough to be it." Then I remembered my key life principles by Nisa Nichols in my book, which says, "Never dim your light for the sake of others." Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes the rough terrain would make me want to occasionally dim the light. But today, through this award, you have switched on the flight lights for me, and I am brave enough to accept that my book provides the light that makes others succeed. As an author, I'm starting to embrace this life of impact. I would like to thank the educators who have seen a bigger potential impact in my book and encouraged us to provide sponsored copies to their learners. In particular, I would like to thank Dr. Mvoyisi Sigwisa, the acting principal of Rosina Sedibane Modiba Sports School of Specialization in Laudium. He was the first educator that adopted this book for his entire school in 2022 and encouraged us to develop a workbook and an educator's guide to make it a learning tool. Dr. Siwisa, you have been the strongest pillar of success that I didn't know I needed. You provided a light to a path I didn't know existed. And for that, I can never thank you enough. Ladies and gentlemen, let us please give him a big round of applause. Just finally, ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to thank you for gracing this occasion with your presence and making this evening so special. As I, on behalf of the members of the Future Global Leaders Club and all the learners currently impacted by my book, accept this award as the Youth Empowerment Champion for 2025 and the overall winner for the NEXTGEN Africa Award 2025. Thank you.
Just 2 minutes. I just want to say something in 2 minutes.
Thank you so much. I think what we're going to do now is I'm going to hand over to Baba. She's going to say a few things in 2 minutes, after which then Tantaswa Fubu will give us a closing remarks. And I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of the entertainers. I'm going to dash off and prepare for tomorrow. We will be here bright and early. So please do make sure that you do join us. But stay to listen to, please, Babala's 2 more things to say, and then we'll hand over to Tantaswa Fubu. It's been an absolute pleasure being your host. I'll see you all tomorrow. Cheerio, everybody.
So, just to tell you what's next with our NEXTGEN and our winners, we thank EY for agreeing to take a few of our winners today into the EY Leadership Program, where they will be taught how to lead. So that is their next step. And secondly, Sinayo Global will be taking them to the big entrepreneurial conference happening in Ghana towards the end of the year. They will be showcasing their entrepreneurial skills and innovation. They will be mixing and mingling with the global entrepreneurs very soon in Ghana. And lastly, we will be taking our winners to participate meaningfully again in November on the G20. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't plan to keep you for long. I have a long speech, but I'm not going to read it because it's been a long night, right? And yet I do want to begin by saying and quoting Frantz Fanon when he says each generation must discover its mission, fulfill it or betray it in relative opacity. And I think this is what we are seeing today. So all protocol observed, I really just want to thank everyone for being here, for supporting this worthy cause, and also to say tonight has shown how locating our individual dreams into communal dreams drives the purpose. We have the pride of Africa in everyone who's been here. We say go forth, multiply, stand on your purpose, and do great things because you can. And lastly, I just would like to thank the organizers of this event, and we are humbled by all the stories that we have had. We must celebrate African entrepreneurship, and I think everyone who's spoken here, we all have a duty to open that door for the young person, for the next person, and I think we can see the results of that. In closing, I really want to thank everyone who's been here, to our sponsors and partners. Your belief in Africa's potential is amazing, and thank you for all the dedication and hard work to everyone, including yourself, my fellow judge member. Thank you very much. To everyone here, whether you have had, you have an award or you don't have an award, it is cliched and it sounds like that, but it is true. You are all winners. Actually, even the people who were not part of the finalists, if you're a young entrepreneur, you are here, I'm sure you are inspired by now. Lastly, thank you for all your incredible, you've just been such an amazing crowd. You've indulged us, so thank you for the indulgence. It doesn't go unnoticed. Have a great evening, and may we see you tomorrow morning. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.